Hey everybody, welcome to the second episode of Enlightened Non-Monogamy. As you saw in the title, we're eating steak dinner. It's almost Christmas. I'm going to try to show you without spilling my plate. I made us a delicious steak dinner. It's sort of our Christmas present to each other. Anyway, so as you saw in the title, today we're going to be answering the question, why be non-monogamous? Like, why even be non-monogamous? Okay, so to answer that question, we're both going to sort of give our individual opinions about that, different outlooks. Mandy's going to go first while I start cutting into my steak.
Well, I think for me, the main thing was the opportunity to experience more than one person. And while keeping, at the same time, the relationships I already have. Why throw those away? They're perfectly good, but it's very life enriching to have more than one relationship, whether it's a romantic relationship or just like friends with benefits or any of that. It's very life enriching to have those. So that was the main reason for me.
So Mandy, what about when people say like, it's so selfish of you to want more than one person? Like, what would you say? Like, there's those people who will say like you have one, why do you need another? Why do you need another?
Why
or
not?
2 or 3 or 4?
It's not selfish.
Actually, that is the proper answer.
It's not selfish.
Why not?
What is your reason for not? Why would you keep yourself from that?
And that leads me into kind of my personal view on it. So for me, in looking at the tradition of monogamy, we very quickly find that the traditions are rooted partially in religion, but also in the practice of leaving possessions to your children. So obviously, if you don't know whose kids are whose, it's going to be really hard to have like a fair inheritance type system, right? So monogamy was really, really, really good at solving that problem. People wanted to leave their stuff to their kids. They wanted to make sure those kids were theirs. And monogamy helped to serve that purpose by making it so that specific children were going to be born to specific parents, and then they could hand their stuff down. And then religion, I personally believe that religion sort of used that mechanism and then applied it. The evils of adultery and that sort of thing were applied to it after that. But regardless of how you look at it, and I would say that we're spiritual, not necessarily religious. I mean, I am, so I don't really subscribe to any one mainstream religion. So for me, what's left are these traditions, and then I have to ask myself, do these traditions really matter to me? Are they valuable to me? Are they going to enrich my life? And the answer is that actually, when I think about them rationally, they seem kind of strange to me. I'm not trying to say that monogamous people are strange. In fact, monogamy, in the sense that two people in a relationship is the simplest type of relationship, and as such, it's probably going to be the most prevalent no matter what the common beliefs are. Even if non-monogamy was a thing, there would be more couples or relationships consisting of 2 people than there would be of more, because let's just be honest, it's a lot more complicated when you start to add more people.
Complicates things quite a bit.
Oh yeah, it does complicate. But having said that, monogamy for monogamy's sake, like this idea of like, I will choose one person and that will be the only other person I will ever have any kind of relationship.
Because it's somehow better for some reason.
Yeah, and I feel like maybe people, because we live in a society that's been so influenced by monogamy, people accept it as the normal, right? So I believe Mandy's question in the beginning was really spot on. Why not be non-monogamous?
That's the question you should ask yourself. Like, why do I think that way? Why do I think I should only have one person? Why is that so ground into my thinking, my way of life?
Yeah, and do I want to live that way? Obviously, you have the freedom to live whatever way you want, and that's great. If for people who don't want to be non-monogamous, there's no pressure to be that way. I would never pressure anyone to accept anything for their life that's not good for them. However, if the only thing holding someone back are the traditional sort of societal norms involving relationships, then I feel like the question bears asking, why are you doing it? Really think about it for yourself. If the answer is just because maybe it's expected of you by society, then, we live in an age and a time where you are free to kind of think your own thoughts and do your own thing, and that's really, really awesome. And so maybe monogamy or non-monogamy is something that you should put a little more thought into. Really search yourself, find out what you want. What do you really want? We only really get one life, I mean, that I know of. I don't know if we reincarnate.
That's a whole nother.
Yeah, it's a whole nother topic. But anyway, we are about out of time, guys. We want to keep this video at 5 minutes. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. You'll find our Facebook link in the comments below. We're going to go ahead and finish this dinner. Have a great day, guys.